I kind of feel like this was a nice little jab at me. You trying to say that my delivery was off on how we handled the situation?
I'm used to your delivery.
Working through this.
You use this as therapy, and I canceled my therapy session this week, so maybe I just need therapy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
He's just a butthole. Like, he's a jerk, and this is how he does things. And hopefully he'll grow and mature, and the Lord will, put his hand upon him, and he'll grow out of this.
But you also got to realize that it's the symbioid hairline that I have right now. That changes me.
I wish that was the case. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Random Ass Conversations with Twilla and Dion.
This is Lean. Welcome back, guys. We've had an amazing week. We had an amazing change of events of our lives, and we're excited to talk about it.
I know that's not lean because it's only 1 cup. Lean, you have to have a minimum of 2 cups.
A minimum of 2 cups.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. I just found out what the recipe of lean was.
Wow.
I don't know how to repeat it, though. But I know it's a lot of cough syrup.
Yep. I knew that.
What is it? If you knew that.
I don't got to repeat it.
Somebody say, hey, I heard that,
Isn't that just scissor?
Yes, but what type? Is it cough syrup? Is it maple syrup? Is it molasses? Those are syrups. What is syrup? What is scissor?
If you got to ask, you don't need to know. It's cough syrup.
But what else? Is all cough syrup the same as syrup?
And it's mixed with something. I just figured some Robitussin, some Dimetapp, mixed with stuff.
Who figured this out? So, whoa.
It was probably the kid who, like, when they got a cough, they were like, this Dimetapp good?
It's not good.
It's not, but somebody thought it was.
No, it's the feeling. All drugs is not about the taste. It's about the feeling.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, like, somebody was like, because there's somebody in life that likes that weird taste. And then they were sipping on it and was like, yo, I feel a little buzzed. And they're like, this got alcohol in it.
Right.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go to the drugstore to get this.
I'm sure there's hundreds of what's it, checkers? What they call people that checks the stuff at CVS? What they call? Golly, weird.
Cashiers?
Yes, thank you. Cashiers just kind of having to constantly be like, sir, you cannot buy 5 NyQuils.
Y'all ain't got no more lean back there. I mean, Robitussin.
I ain't got no Robitussin. I got a lot of children sick.
This is $29, and I got the coupons that say buy 2 get 1 free.
Mm-hmm. Come back with a mustache. Hello, can I buy some Robitussin? Sir, you still have the red shoes on. Previous ago.
That was my cousin.
That was my cousin, Fred. My name Fred.
My name Fred. Stupid.
All right.
Dion, why you got a do-rag and a hat on? You a whole new person today.
Yep.
I mean, you usually do a hat, but a do-rag with a hat?
What's wrong with the do-rag, yo? I'm taking it back to the 80s. Remember the dude from Boys in the Hood? Hey, yo, let me borrow your ball. Hey, yo, Craig, let me tell you, man, buy a money. What did he say?
I don't know, but that kid made me mad.
Yeah. You don't like my do-rag and hat?
It's just different for you. It's a different look.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah. No special occasion?
Are you burping in your armpit? What was that?
I had a Diet Coke and it got a little.
Mm-hmm. Whew. Oh, I smelled that one.
You're welcome. Man, what's going on? I feel like we haven't chatted for real this week. How's life doing?
Because you working.
Yeah, you too.
You working on a secret project.
You working too.
But you working on a secret project. That's why you've been secretive. And when y'all figure out what this secretive project is, y'all gonna be like, oh, this is why Twilla has been incognito.
I mean, I just work with my head down.
I haven't talked to Twilla since the early 90s. She has been on this. She hasn't told me what the project is, and she's making it seem like is a an OnlyFans page for Rihanna or something. Like,
yeah, that would be major. I'd probably tell you about that.
Yeah, you better show me pictures too.
Nah, I'd probably get in trouble for that.
Yes, that's the whole point of being secretive. It's not fun when you talk about the reality. It's like saying, "Hey, man, we should do a crime." No, we shouldn't do a crime because we will get killed in the line of fire of police. Okay, you just brought it down to reality. I know that's true, but
but that's just like an exaggeration.
But you said the exact reason why you shouldn't show me the picture.
But I would at least tell you. At least I would tell you.
But you can't show me the pictures of Rihanna's OnlyFans page?
I was supposed to snap pictures on the set.
Okay, this has gone long too. Far too long. Yeah, I wanna show the world what's happening up under here. A lot of people have been like, yo, Dion, you're losing weight, you're looking younger. And I was just like, why not go above and beyond and give the people what they want?
What do the people want?
They said, yo, Dion, you look like you could be like 18, 24. I said, say less. I know what time it is.
Okay.
So I said, when I was 18, 21, 24, I had a hairline like an Asian bowl cut young man.
Dion got hair on his head, on the top.
Don't touch it because it'll fall apart.
Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. What do you mean it will fall apart?
I don't know how to maintain it.
Wait a minute, Dion. Tell the people more, because
I'm not giving no context.
Okay.
I'm just living life.
But you said I can't touch it; it'll fall apart.
I don't know how to keep it together. This is like rice cakes. You can just enjoy it as it is, but if you touch it, it might just disintegrate. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I've known you for like 11 years.
Okay.
I've seen you early. Dion had a lot of hair. He had locks.
Yep.
He had locks. Then he cut his locks.
Mm-hmm. And I had gray hair after that.
You had hair? Mm-hmm. And then something happened.
Something happened, man. It's stress. The thing is, I have hair.
You do.
It just feels like, you know how like you skin your knee and it's like sporadic skin that's missing from your knee? That's how my hair feels like on my head.
You know who said the same thing?
What?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, man, the thing is, he still thinks he has hair. That's the problem. He thinks that his hairline starts right here.
He can't like reach up and feel.
He don't remember where it started. So he's just like, yeah, we good.
Oh my God, I hate you. That looks good. What people been saying?
I've been hearing a lot of boos. I've been seeing a lot of laugh emojis. I see a lot of LOLs. I think they love all. What's LO? They love octopuses and lack. That's what LOL means.
Okay. So my question is.
I have to look like this when I'm talking with this hair.
Okay, so new hair, new lack.
Yeah.
With the so seductive eyes, I think we're going for right here.
Yeah.
Now, for the people who don't know, is this like hair plugs, hair club for men? What's happening on the top of your head?
Okay. Before we get into that,
is that disrespectful? Can I ask that?
It's very disrespectful because as a black man, as a black woman would say, don't touch my hair.
I'm sorry I touched your hair.
All right? We need to normalize hair units. We need to normalize a man getting a lace front.
And you doing that. You did
remember
that.
back in 98 when women had weaves and was laughed at with the fake ponytails and everybody says, is that a weave? That's a weave. Ha ha ha. Now it's 2021. It's normal. They named them Cheryl, Machita, Tiffany, Tiny, Cooney. Those are all names that doesn't exist.
Me cha cha ruka.
Yeah, those are all names that exist. I was trying as I was freestyling it.
You were just saying words.
I was just saying words, and I realized I was trying to do the DMX lyrics.
Hilarious.
But nothing came out. I was like, I think I just had I think I had a stroke.
Oh no.
But the point is, what I'm trying to say is, we need to normalize hair units. You
know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's the guys who were making fun of the girls in '98 right now, currently trying to wear the hair units. The
problem is, it's not maintainable. We got to figure out a way to really lie to these women about this.
I mean, like, if you just popped up on like Tinder or Facebook or whatever with that, some girl won't know.
You're right. Until you get hot and heavy in the bedroom and you flip over on a wild side and that mug start flapping.
And that's true for women too.
But the question is, would I do this again?
Would you?
No.
Really?
No.
I feel like you were really excited about like having this moment. You were really excited about trying it out.
Of course. I wanted to see my hairline again.
Yeah.
My hairline is there. It's just very thin. My hairline has been doing keto.
All right. So this, like, I feel like in this moment, this has triggered one of the questions that I have in this thing.
Okay. What is it?
And I'm just gonna pull it out if I can find it. Basically, because I don't remember it verbatim. Don't look, Dion.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Garrick Dixon. He's a barber who did my unit. I told him to market it as his GGGGG unit, GEE unit. It's a barber. I was the first one to get the unit. He's a comedian, and I do comedy. Comedian. I figured, why not? Let's have fun with this.
That's fine.
I'm trying to think as many sketches as possible.
I see. I was about to say, you have been doing sketches this week.
Yeah.
I like when I go to the bathroom at work because I don't really have other time to go on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I just pop on and I see your sketches and I crack up and it takes away the tears that I have at work.
The secret project.
On the secret project because life be hard. Yep. And then makes me laugh. So
I appreciate you are LOLing at my hair sketches. I don't know if you're laughing at my sketches or my hair.
Well, this topic is called Truth Lies.
Okay. Oh, shout out to Truth Lies up on the wall. Can't see it.
You can't see it, but it's up there. How honest can you be with a friend? And is there a such thing as too honest?
You got to know your friends, man. You have to know your friends. You got to know people's friends. You got to know their sensitivity. Mm-hmm. And your friend needs to know how honest you can be, how blunt you can be. It's tough because if it's time for someone to give it up as an artist, as a rapper specifically, if you 56, still passing out mixtapes on Hollywood Boulevard, it's tough to tell somebody it's time to stop.
Why'd you let him get to 56?
I do not want to listen to Ice Cold Closets 96, the compilation featuring Young Blanket. I don't know. And just like, stop, sir. Stop it. But as a friend, you have to kind of be the intercessor. Was it interceder? Intercessor?
Like in what way?
You got to come in. Help me, Twilla. You never help me when my tongue just twists.
I'm just trying to figure out what
intercessor.
Like coming in between and standing in on behalf of.
Yeah.
Intercessor.
What else? The other option?
I didn't know what you were saying.
What did it sound like? If I say
when I think of intercessory or intercessor, I think about praying on behalf of.
Right. Sure, we can use that still. So if I said I'm trying to eat a baganana, you'd be like, what? I'm like, it's the it's the fruit baganana.
Oh, a banana. Or,
Yes.
but if you were just if you didn't say fruit and you just left me hanging, I would have been like, bagel, banh mi. Like, there's other words that it could be.
I said, as a friend, sometimes you gotta come in and be an intercessor. I was like, that's the word you said. What are you trying to say?
Right, because I have full context. Intercessor is a word, but I don't know if it was the word.
What else does it sound like? This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you want to grab a hole in your soul and never let go.
I didn't
like
do
crisscross.
anything to deserve this.
You were born.
Oh my gosh.
All I'm trying to say is how. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish my cup because.
Oh, I have questions.
This has gone way too long.
Yeah, it has. My question for you though, when it comes to, like, you said to be honest with your friends, you need to, like, know what your friend can take, and your friend needs to know how blunt you are. But, like, I feel like some people delivery just be like, some people, you know how, like, people are honest just because, or they'd be like, well, you know, I just keep it real, and you'd be like, no, you kept it rude. So there's a difference in being, like, when honest, but, like, you don't have to sugarcoat stuff, but there's, like, a way to deliver a message. Like, you don't have to be like, if I was like, hey, Dion, should I rap? You don't have to be like, no, you suck. Like, that is, versus, well, Twilla, like, you never tried to rap before. I don't know. Like, that might not be, you know, like, let me see what you got.
Right.
Well, it's definitely something you need to work on if that's something you're serious about pursuing, but what's your plan? Like, there's things to have conversations versus, like...
I agree.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this was a nice little jab at me, because me and Twilla had a disagreement the other day. You trying to slowly get your thoughts out on the podcast, which is a great idea, because we're organically working through this.
You use this as therapy, and I canceled my therapy session this week, so maybe I just need therapy.
Yeah, let's hear it. So you trying to say that my delivery was off on how we handled the situation? That's what you're trying to say?
No, I honestly, because this really wasn't sparked by that, but the delivery, I'm used to your delivery, so it's like you almost grow callous to certain things. Like, at first, I just thought you were being
a butthole.
Like, early on when we used to have things, I'd be like, he's just a butthole. Like, he's a jerk, and this is how he does things. And hopefully he'll grow and mature, and the Lord will, you know, put his hand upon him, and he'll grow out of this. But then I realized, oh, the Lord ain't changing it, and there ain't no way for, you know, like, he's not, because I know your heart, like, I know that you're not ever intentionally trying to hurt me. I can deal. But sometimes I'd be like...
You also got to realize that it's the symbioid hairline that I have right now. That changes me.
I wish that was the case.
It's the symbioid hairline that I have. And I'm not myself when it's on my head. I become a different person.
Oh, cool.
I'm very confident.
So what happened, like, weeks ago, though? What was the reason there?
I had a symbioid back here.
Wow.
Let me live, yo.
I'm gonna let you live. Yeah. So no, I just kind of laughed at that thought and I brought it up because you were talking about, like, your hair and how you have hair.
Yep.
And it's just very thin in some places. And I was
like, you're still shooting me down, huh?
No, I'm not shooting you down. I was just saying.
The back of my head's real thin.
It is thin. I tell you that.
Okay.
I tell you that. That's not news.
Read the next question.
Dion, I'm not being mean. It's just funny. It was a good transition.
I need for you to start looking back at my head. I can see you on the screen right here looking at the back of my head. Every time
It's fine. Just right there. About right.
I think you just scraped off a chunk.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. And you know me, like I'm also that friend that I'm not like cold blooded in my delivery. Like I'm just like I don't offer advice or something until I ask somebody or unless somebody asks for it. And then that's when I have to be like, well, you could do this a little different. That type of thing.
So if I was a 56-year-old rapper, how would you handle it? Let's hear your example. This is a good soundbite right here.
If you were a 56-year-old rapper, did you ask me for my opinion?
No, it was I've never rapped in my life. I realized I was playing around with it, and I realized I think I'm good at this. Let me make an album. I got the money for it. Let me make an album. What would you do?
With the actual rapping skills that you have now, or my rapping skills?
Sure.
I'd be like, well, I think it's amazing to live a life where you
a life.
It's amazing to live a life in which you feel, like fulfilled, and that you don't ever regret like not trying something. So if you have the extra money, if you have the extra money to do so, to go go in the studio and do so, I think you should do that. But maybe just as a hobby or trying something new. I wouldn't drop everything. Like, what's your plan?
Fulfill all my dreams, yo.
Okay.
I'm going to stop being a plastic surgeon. I was gonna say surgeon.
Surgeon.
I'm about to stop being a plastic surgeon to chase my dream as a Southern gangster rapper.
Oh, you added layers to that. I mean, I don't know that you have to stop doing plastic surgery.
I make big money. I drive big cars.
And you got money in retirement.
Everybody knows me.
Your wife and kids good?
Yo, let me live. So are you shooting me down, or are you going to encourage me? 56.
I'm going to encourage you not to quit your job, but to maybe get in the studio on weekends to make your album.
Do you feel like you could be the thumb in a handful of yes man? If I had a whole bunch of people around me, I was like, I should rap. We should, huh? We should get a rap. We should get a music video. I spent about $600 million. Yeah, what's it? Would you be like, yo, hold up, no? Or would you kind of just shut up and just let it happen?
Is our friendship exist now? I would not shut up. I would be the thumb. And I also, like, to be fair, like, I have said no several times on stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't see it.
Because I told you I wanted to make an album now. And you said, really? Did you not?
Yeah, but that's based on previous conversations and stuff that we had about, like...
things you need to finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not skill level or anything like that. It's just... you're doing a lot. Choose what you want to do.
I think Young Killer needs his hairline. So anytime Keloid raps, this is going to be his hairline right here.
So Young Keloid is only rapping like once a year?
Let me see the focus.
Yeah. He just went off camera?
Uh-huh. I don't know.
Bruh. You just said you didn't want it, but now Young Keloid needs it.
Yeah. So if I had a music video, I would have...
How much it costs?
This costs $250. No cap.
Well, Young Keloid, a little pricey.
All right, verses. All right.
Woo.
What are you drinking, yo? Drinking lean, yo.
It went up my nose.
This is no rumor. Bow Wow and Soulja Boy will be doing a verses. Are you tuning in?
No.
Yes.
Just that easy. You don't have to be sold.
No, I'm tuning in. Like this is us growing as children, teenagers growing into adulthood. You can act like you don't support these children, these young adults. They're like 30 now, right?
They're grown. They grown.
Yeah, they ran up under us. Yes, I'm tuning in. If I can get a coked up Soulja Boy, yes, I'm going to be tuning in. You can act like you don't like them. You didn't support their music, but you knew their music.
I just feel like, so I'm not taking away from Soulja Boy at all, because I know like him. I was just playing one of his songs earlier, but and I know like what he did and how he came up online, and that's major. And Bow Wow has some bops, but I think like personality wise, I'm not amused by him. Like
Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, both of them.
Both of them.
Let me tell you something. Mark my word. When is it come out?
They didn't say yet. I don't know if it's official.
It's 100% official. Mark my word. Soulja Boy and Bow Wow will be the biggest verses to date.
Who do you think wins that versus?
Great question, because they're both pioneers. Soulja Boy was the first internet rapper who created a phenomenon. Bow Wow was, I can't even think of another child rapper that lasted that long.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
I don't know why you said that.
Wasn't that one of his?
I've never heard that song before.
I think so. We're just gonna go with it.
You just said a hook from Lil Romeo.
Well,
shout out to Lil Romeo who tried to jump in the ring with Bow Wow. Do anybody know any Lil Romeo's? Do you know any Lil Romeo songs?
Do you?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Not right offhand. I know.
They know right offhand.
I know there was like one or two that was kind of like.
I've never heard a Lil Romeo song.
You have heard a Lil Romeo song. Don't ask me which one. I'll play it for you later.
I will give you $136 if you can think of one Lil Romeo song. 5, 4.
Stop! Why'd you have to add seconds to it?
Because it's my money you're talking about. I'm trying to give it up.
Yo, I actually think I only know like 2 Soulja Boy songs. Maybe
Stop
3.
it. I can off the cuff. I'm not a Soulja Boy fan at all, but I can tell you at least 10.
Well, I'm waiting.
The one that's out right now, Make It Clap. She make it clap. She make.
It's him. Okay. Okay.
Obviously, Superman. Kiss Me to the Phone. That's it.
I'll give you $200 to name
No,
10 songs. 5.
Hold on. Hop up at that bed with my swag on.
That's 4. Okay. Let then the mirror say, what's up?
Yeah.
Getting. Is that it?
Getting money.
Yeah.
He has a lot. So it's just 2 different generations though. Like we know that Soulja Boy was right after Bow Wow. So it's about whose generation is going to root for their particular child star. Yeah, that transition. He had a spark of I'm an adult now. Love.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny because you're gonna have to hear an old Bow Wow do children music.
What's that? Basketball? We playing or basketball?
You're gonna have to do Puppy Love. You're gonna have to do hearing the old.
What's that very
Bow
first
Wow
song he came out with? I think Snoop was in the video.
Oh man, yeah.
He was little. He was so adorable.
Yeah.
Adorbs.
You know how old Bow Wow is?
He is 33, 34?
34.
34. Shad Moss.
Right behind us, yo. And if you ask me, Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow, I'm going for Bow Wow.
Facts. So that was my point. Like I was like, I don't. But like you said, it's generational. But
if I mean I don't. It's like one of them things of like how many Drake hits you can name. You think you name 10 Drake hits? Mm-hmm. Because it's tough.
Yeah.
Like off your head, I remember that song.
Yeah.
But I guarantee
probably quicker than I can name.
I guarantee you can't do 10 though.
Quicker than I could do Soulja Boy 10.
Yeah, because Drake is irrelevant.
You just name one song a year, you'd be good.
Ooh.
All right. Here we go. Big moves. A recent article in the LA Times said housing prices jumped over 20% last month. So increased 20% just in April here in LA. And basically made it like a cash market. Like people were bidding people on these like low-cost homes, driving the prices up, and then ultimately like paying cash prices. So it's a really hard market, and that's all over the world. But in LA, I think last year itself, it also went up 20%. So the market is crazy right now. So the question is, do you think that buying in LA is a reality, or do you think to buy you have to move out of state?
To buy a home
Here in LA, yeah.
I think it's a survival of the fittest. It's one of the things of like, what you gonna do? Protest? Sign a petition? You can't afford it here? Go.
And a lot of people are going.
Yeah.
Like, it's an exodus right now of people like, you know what? The rent's too damn high.
Yeah. Imagine if you had, this is how LA feels. It's like you have a house. This is LA. The owner of LA is a house, and then there's a bunch of people on their yard. They're like, either we could get a guard dog, or a fence, or a moat filled with fire. Like we have to figure out a way to push them off my yard because they're just walking around, and by putting a dog in the front, it's like, get out of here. And if you don't know how to fight a dog, you gotta get off my yard.
Yeah. It causes like, so it's like we have like this houselessness crisis that's happening where people, middle class, there is no middle class, right? Mm-hmm. Or like the middle class is struggling because people aren't making living wages. So it's like, hey, I make enough money here to buy a house everywhere else in America. Mm-hmm. I should leave. And then there's people who are experiencing homelessness, and there's a large population of transient people here in LA. Just, before COVID, during COVID, like all of this, like we have a crisis when it comes to housing in LA, and I feel like it's creeping up from like people experiencing homelessness all the way up to like middle class, and it's driving people out, and pretty soon LA is going to be like rich people and extremely like poor individuals. So it's just like, what is
your solution?
See, I guess the solution ultimately is, and this it definitely causes inflation when, well, in this economy it'll cause inflation, but like people have to make living wages. Like you can't live in a city. Like we do have like the $15 minimum wage, thank goodness. But if that's like what we're asking for it to be nationwide, and I know it's not yet, but people are fighting for that to be the nationwide minimum wage, then in LA it got to be like $20 an hour because it costs a little bit more to live here, which means that like everybody needs to be making that increase.
Mm-hmm. I think the bigger issue is not a lot of people can afford this hairline. We have to understand.
Help us.
That if you can get on this level of this LeBron H7 It's called the LeBron Hairline 7. You can understand.
This is 7th
It's called it's the LBH, the LBH 7s. Mm-hmm. You can understand that we on a whole different tax bracket, baby.
So, how long is this thing?
I
need to know because I need to know what Dion I'm dealing with.
Oh, I received a text message.
You didn't turn off your phone.
Oh, that's my beautician telling me he want me to tune up my hairline.
Lord help us. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah. I think, and this is it might sound insensitive, but I think there should be. I'm about to say we, but I'm not going to do this. There should be a city of homeless people, just like a hub, like I would say, I can't say a deserted city, but just a community, if you will, of homeless people that they be judged free. They will be amongst themselves. It will have like healthcare, hospitals, food banks, hygienes. Huh?
Who does that benefit?
I think it is both, because I think no one essentially wants a person sleeping out there in front of their house, and then the homeless people don't feel judged or looked down upon, or they're amongst their friends, or I can't say friends, but amongst them. What's the word for, like
within
familiar? Yeah, community. And now they have now everyone knows where to go when it comes to like, hey, I want to donate some money or donate some food. Let me go to this city, or that the whole facility is made of, like, if you're hurt or if you need shelter, if you need a job, mental health, they can go through this sort of steps if they want to. And what I've heard is a lot of homeless people don't even want to have homes. They actually enjoy being in their tents because it gives them like less anxiety of their responsibilities of what they should do and take care of, because it's like, this is my little area and I enjoy this. But you give them a much bigger 14 square foot tiny home, it's like I'm losing myself. It feels like my brain is falling apart, sort of thing.
Well, if you give them a tiny home, I think it's different, because those the like tiny home initiatives that they're starting in LA and those communities is essentially like smaller size things. I think they're really trying to address that idea of like when people experience homelessness, like there's this mindset and this trauma that they're experiencing, like a safety net that they feel. So then what can we do then? We need them to have shelter to be, out of the elements and protected from the elements, but we also don't want to give them anxiety, because we know that there's a different type of trauma that they could start experiencing. So if we build tiny homes and little tiny communities with tiny, with showers and places like that, like even within the city, if you have certain zoned areas, it doesn't necessarily have to be outside, but you're creating like these communities and this safety and able to help address that. It's a whole topic like that, and it's a lot of work. Like, and I'm glad. I think COVID definitely sped up like the importance of helping these individuals. Like, because as soon as COVID hit, like all these rules started getting passed. Like, we need to make sure people are able to quarantine. Let's build tiny homes. Let's partner with hotels and get people rooms. Like, things started happening fast in California. And it was like, oh, so y'all could do this the whole time?
Well, I think no one had like a lot of physical in-person jobs were pushed to the back because like we can't do anything now. So, what sort of virtual policies we can figure out?
But it was also because, like, if you have people who are, like, you could have large COVID outbreaks in these type of areas. So their ideas was for public health in general. Mm-hmm. Let's practice isolation and get people, have people be safe, and where they're not exposed.
How would you feel if someone, even though you are mentally stable and you have a job and you feel like you have a nice home to live in, if somebody on a much higher class came to you and was like, oh my God, this is how you living? Oh, we got to see if we can get you like a house or something.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Would you feel offended? Mm-mm. Would you feel like
I recognize my life is not exactly where I want it. I realize I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for the food on my table and the roof over my head. But if you want to expand my square footage, upgrade my car, increase my bank account, by all means.
By all means.
By all means.
Would you live in I've asked you this question before, so act like you never heard it before.
Okay.
Because Dion, you've already asked before. Would you live in a 17-room mansion, rent-free, mortgage-free, but it doesn't have any bathrooms or restrooms?
Or?
That's it?
No.
No?
Listen, the bathroom is like an underrated room. Like, not only is that where you go to relieve yourself, mm-hmm. on the potty is where you can read books, scroll through IG,
and that's why this mansion is $1.50.
And then in the shower is where you can get your little singing in. Mm-hmm. You get my best thoughts, my prayer time.
That's where you went right there.
Yeah.
So you say no to the whole thing?
Can I build it? Can I build it?
You got the money for it. Go for it.
Well, if it's a 17-room mansion, and I'm sure I can find the money to build a bathroom.
How you gonna find the money?
Because the rent that I'm now
no rent.
Listen, the rent in my budget currently, what I have budgeted to pay rent monthly, can then be saved to create a bathroom. I'm not spending that money anymore.
Do you understand that? Like, you still got utilities.
Oh, how much utilities in this house? How much that cost? That one included?
You got gardeners. You got.
Oh, never mind. We ain't doing that then.
No.
If it's like an affordability thing, it's not, and it's not realistic, and I can't upgrade it because I can't.
You can't upgrade it.
But I'm saying, like, you already priced me out. You start talking about the gardeners.
I mean, you can. You gotta make the sacrifices. Like, do you want your yard to be nice? You want to pay for trash?
Of course, I want a nice yard, but I ain't gonna do it. I have to ask my dad and brothers to come help me.
Imagine it's an empty house, so you gotta think about furniture. You gotta think about cable, TVs,
and it's just missing a bathroom. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could save up for the bathroom at first, but where am I going to use the bathroom?
You got to go to YMCA or something. You got to
come to your house and use the bathroom.
You got to figure out a way. You got to find a gym. You got to have a gym membership.
I can't come to your house.
If it's in Hollywood Hills, would you drive all the way downtown?
Get on my way.
Again, what you been eating, yo?
You know what? I'm going to just stay here till my bathroom finished.
Earl's here, man.
Why is Earl here?
I don't know why I said Earl. I don't know why Earl's here on the toilet. Y'all destroying my toilet.
He got the house next door.
Earl. Who was my other name I always use?
Rick.
Rick and Earl is always my go-to name.
Oh my god.
I for some reason I never have a female's name.
Well, pick one. Stop being sexist.
What if Earl was a woman?
My bad. You right.
Earl is
Earlene. It's short for Earlene.
And we go by they. All right.
My bad. You're right. I was not enlightened in that moment.
Earl is they. we are branching out and expanding our community.
Yeah.
Earl is day. So can we go to the bucket of questions, or are we done?
We can have time for
We can have time, or do we have time?
We have time for una más. I gotta.
Side note, let me say something. Side note, I hate people, mostly iPhone people, that text one word at a time. I hate it. When I see 11 text messages, I'm thinking someone is dead. When people say, yo, send. Let me tell you the craziest thing. Send. You remember that girl we met in Chicago? Send. She is now a he. Send. Wait a minute. My bad. That's not her. Send. But anyway, what you doing? Send.
This story was really interesting. You know what I hate about iPhones?
What?
Is when like you send a message and then there'd be like
yeah.
And then to our phone it would be like
emphasize.
Yeah. Emphasize,
it
like,
repeats.
dislike,
yeah.
In quotes, the same thing you just typed. And I'm like, bruh, they gotta be a better way.
We gotta figure out some sort of I'm gonna say it clean and clear. I hope this is a soundbite. iPhone, Android, figure out a way when iPhone people likes, loves, emphasize, laughs at our comment that we don't see it. We don't want to see the quotation.
Just
like
an emoji. And what is emphasize?
I don't know.
Is that the 3 exclamation marks?
Is it like
is that like this, like an arrow? Like
hey.
I don't know what that is.
We gotta figure out a way to figure out this connection. If y'all we don't like it, man.
Also, why can't we send videos to one another? Like, why do we have to have a whole nother app?
You are not going to talk about Androids like that.
No, not our phone, not Android to Android. I'm saying iPhone to Android.
Okay, there we go.
It's compressed,
right?
And it's like, oh, let me go send
technologies.
Let me go hop in WhatsApp real quick to send you this video.
Yeah, it's 2 different technologies. iPhone is a cult. They're a cult. They want to make the exclusivity of our videos go right to the other person. We can airdrop it. We can hit you with the wobbity wop.
We say this about iPhones, but we definitely use all like Mac computers.
Okay, now you're just gonna keep on shitting on Android, man, and Mac and PC. I'm gonna say PC. You're just gonna keep on encouraging the people who's watching. Mac is not the way.
What do you edit on?
It's okay. Here we go. Now you put me on blast. I edit on Mac because you taught me how to edit on Mac. There was no other technology that had editing software when I learned how to edit. If you asked me in 2012, Dion, what do you want to edit on? I'm like, PC, homie.
And then you could have gone up on that Adobe.
But you never
or Avid.
Had Avid or
I had Avid.
We had a free Final Cut on a tiny laptop.
I had Avid when you first met me.
I have Avid memory of that. Let's go to the next one.
All you.
Why does it mean I already had the last one?
I thought I did. I had 2 over here.
What am I reading? Nosy AF. I thought this was Nosy Alf. What is something that you enjoy doing when no one is looking? I don't understand why you labeled that as Nosy AF.
Because I want to know about your life.
Again, why do you keep printing out these papers?
Carpal tunnel.
Why do you keep printing out these papers knowing that we have a business that needs things printed out and you're wasting our ink on strips of paper that we don't even finish the bucket of?
You're starting to sound like a broken record.
I don't even want to read that no more. What do I do? What do I do that no one knows I do?
Yeah, like when you're home by yourself.
Ooh.
And just like something you might just randomly do that be like, really?
It's not child appropriate. I think you should answer the question.
Okay. I what?
It's not child appropriate because of his hairline.
Oh gosh. Can you just take it off already?
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this Dion, the conceited Dion.
Yeah.
Is this how you were in high school?
No, I had abs, and I had a cubic zirconia in my ear that was so big that.
Like you had flat abs.
I had abs. I'll show you a picture.
Washboard?
It wasn't washboard. It was nice. It was nice, but at the time I thought I was fat. At my smallest, I always thought I was fat.
That is always the case. I have pictures where I thought I was like huge.
Yep.
Never, like, this is the first time in my life being this size. Mm-hmm. But in those pictures, I would have been like, oh, I'm this size. Mm-hmm. And then I'd be like, yo, I was tripping.
The lowest I've ever been at my adult age, 235. And I was like, oh man, I'm trying to get down to like 200. I'm trying to get down to 200.
You don't appreciate what you got till it's gone. Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
If I get back down to 235, I'm quitting everything.
Everything?
I'm gonna be a stripper.
Oh Lord. Can I be an honest friend right now?
They're gonna call me Big Toe.
Can I be honest right now?
What's the honest? Is it because of the hairline that you ain't gonna let me? Okay,
let is a strong word because you a grown man.
Go ahead.
Do whatever you want to do.
Go for it. What you gonna be honest about?
I don't know that that's the life that you really want to embrace.
I can dance. I would do numerous TikToks in my leopard print Speedo.
I don't know that too many people want to see you.
A 235 Dion Lack. Have you seen my hairline?
I mean, are you gonna get an OnlyFans page or like what's happening?
That point,
what's your business
I would
plan?
be an ambassador. And
I just want to see your business plan.
I'm gonna grab my big toe and then do the splits in the air. And then I'll do like this little body roll, and I'll go all the way down to my ankle, pop back up, legs still in the air, and then drop down like that. She make it clap, clap, clap.
Okay, so that's what you like to do in your spare time, I take.
Yep. I'm practicing it now.
Okay.
Pulling out the hamstrings. What you got to do?
You know what? I am a performer when nobody is looking. I sing and dance, like for real. Or you can randomly find me hosting my own TV show.
Oh.
In my head. And this is something I've done since I was young. Like cooking, all of a sudden I just be like, and so the way I like to mix this is like me by myself, like I entertain myself.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. But I'm the WB Frog when
other people around.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't sing or dance.
Hold up.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Hold up. I am my own Janet Jackson meets Beyonce.
Okay. So when it comes to singing, Twilla is always like a millisecond off. Like as an editor, I always want to like line her up with the actual song. Like it's almost there. Like you're always a second off, and it's like she's singing a song loud as hell. It's like how you know these lyrics,
but you don't know what I do when you're not there though. That was the whole question.
I think you might be off more when I'm not there.
No, because I'm confident in that moment. I don't have any performance anxiety.
There's been times I've heard you in another room. It's like she don't think I can hear this. She's still off.
Performance anxiety is real.
But I'm hearing you dancing, and I hear your feet clucking on the wrong.
Why
beat.
are my feet cluck though?
How do you say it when you have like boots on or some heels? How would you label that?
Clicking.
Clucking.
Clucking make me sound like just clumsy.
Shut the cluck up.
I don't like
you don't think you're clumsy? Let's talk about that. You don't think you're clumsy?
Listen. Okay. Therapy is supposed to help me, and not insult me.
This is not therapy?
Nah, not when you coming at me, coming from my neck.
All right. Sometimes you gotta just. If you believe that you're not clumsy, if you believe that you're not a millisecond off of the music, and you cluck when you dance,
I don't cluck.
This mother cluck over here.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I be offering.
This is me being a friend, letting you know that it's time for you to take a dance class. It's time for you to home in. Maybe I need to bring my singing down to like 15 octaves and sing like this.
Ooh. Like that?
Okay, I think my hairpiece is kind of lifted up a little bit. My hairpiece is kind of waved.
Though? You be soliciting advice.
Mm-hmm.
You be soliciting stuff. You solicit critiques. That's what you do.
What's up?
You be
can
like,
you expand on that?
No, I won't say soliciting. Unsoliciting. Like, nobody asked you, and you be like, you know what you need to fix in life?
Oh.
And you be like, I don't, but I'm sure you're going to tell me. And then you be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you be like, oh.
That's a whole lie.
Unsolicited.
I've never done that. And I will body slam you for those tall tales you just told. If you ask me, I will definitely tell you my truth.
If you ask, yeah. If I ask, you will tell.
Right. But I don't be like, hey, man, you know what? You know what that smell is? I'm never going to just outright insult you.
I didn't say insult.
Anywho, I think we should,
This was our friendship therapy moment.
Yeah.
And then you just shut down.
No, because I'm patting my head. I'm trying my best to not scratch this mug. Because if I scratch this mug, I'm going to look like Sonic the Hedgehog by tomorrow morning. Like this.
Oh, no.
Comment below if y'all think I should keep this or not.
And factor in the personality. His hairline personality.
When you have a hairline like this, you gotta talk like that.
Turn around though.
Huh? Why you talking about?
Turn around the other way.
Why you wanna do that? You wanna do that?
You give people the profile.
You wanna do profile?
Oh my gosh, y'all, he is too much.
You know what bothers me is I hope that no one else has ever talked on this mic because my lip just touched it.
Who would have talked in it?
I know we're the only one back here with these mics, but I kind of feel like I got corona.
Wow. I hope not, because some of us are trying to still avoid it. Anyway, comment below if you like Dion's hair. Comment below if you have questions. Let us know your questions about the hairline, his experience. Also, let us know your thoughts. Let's hear back from you.
Yeah. Answer
some of these questions. We want to feel like, is there such thing as too honest? I know that was one of the questions.
Yeah.
And what do you do when nobody's looking?
Mm-hmm.
Pray. That's good.
Oh, you gotta pray when no one's looking.
Mm-hmm. That's the time to pray. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Also, do us a favor. Like.
Subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Comment below.
And share.
Yeah.
Check out our other podcasts. We've got Hood Morning America. It's Dion and his crew. As well as coming up, we got a new podcast.
Yep.
We Can Relate. You about to see the Tammies.
That is a great name.
We Can Relate. All 5 of us, my sibs, just talking and doing life in the ways that we can relate as we're all in different phases and stages of life.
Yep, I like that idea.
I like it too. Some cool people.
You filmed like 15 episodes and none of them have came out yet.
Do you know how they work at studio televisions?
I just want to say that.
Where you record and then you drop them.
Okay. All right. Are they evergreen?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have been amazing.
Thanks for listening to us.
And I'm saying this because I don't know if you've been amazing. You probably making bad decisions right now on a sporting event. You weren't amazing doing that. You might be burning your fish right now listening to this, but
how are your Clippers? Oh, never mind. Anyway, see you all next week.
I just froze up.